is unfortunately very little you're going to be able to achieve by sitting in our office. This is just an office building, which is also closing down now because working hours are over and people will go home. But as Milena explained to me, she did receive some new information today about the case you're here to speak to us about.
I've got a report from lawyers about cases.
So our suggestion would be that we have the time until tomorrow to study the document, and we would welcome you back, a smaller delegation maybe, and we'd go inside to a meeting room to discuss the issues with you further, acknowledging that tonight there is very little we can do or say or promise in any which way. So that will be our suggestion. You've made your point today. We welcome you making your point. We want to engage with you on that. But we do need a bit of time, and I think it'd be more productive to speak with a smaller group tomorrow once we get a chance to review the information.
At the moment, the 6 of us has started hunger strike in here. We spoke to Milena as well. And also there's 2 friends, it's been like 41 days that they've been on hunger strike resistance. They've been doing it in Haringey. We gave our folders and she had these information, but until you do what our demand is, we are going to stay here. So none of us will be leaving this building. So we will continue to have a hunger strike as well. Until you write everything down and ask Turkish government to stop this isolation and demand what we are asking, we will be here.
You understand that
we do respect you as well, of course, but we just need to understand each other because it's been 168 days today for Leyla Güven. Her picture is up there. She's on hunger strike. So anytime she will lose her life. And plus, Abdullah Öcalan hasn't been seeing his solicitors for years as well. And plus 7,000 people, especially the political people, are in hunger strike in the prisons now, and we don't know what their health condition is. So as international, Amnesty International, if you just do your responsibility at the moment, I think something will change from here. This is the reason why we're here, and then you're concerned about your policies as well.
We respect your right to conduct hunger strikes. We don't necessarily think that doing it on our premises is a smart way forward because it will not pressure us in any which way to engage with you in a different way. That's why I would just like to repeat my invitation to you to leave the building now, to come back tomorrow and engage with us on the substance or the information that we receive.
We have already decided between us, so you will be here. So we will be staying here all tonight until you do your responsibility. Then if you see everything that you've done, we will leave and we'll leave with peacefully, no harm or anything.
No, I think you said let's understand each other's position. Our position is very clear. We will not be pressured by your tactics to do something that we're not prepared to do and to bend our policies and positions on your case. So I just want to be really clear that staying here, continuing a hunger strike here is not going to change our position vis-a-vis the cause you're trying to represent.
Yeah, but it's not pressure though, is it? I mean, really, you've got a picture there. You've got a picture there with what's actually happened in Turkey, with the journalists being arrested. I mean, only recently the Amnesty International director was arrested in prison for 432 days. And you know the condition in Turkey, so we don't need to actually put any pressure on you. It's quite sad and shame that Amnesty International has refused to say anything in relation to the isolation torture. It's torture. I mean, what the slogans here are very clear: justice, freedom, equality. All the justice, freedom and equalities in Turkey are being denied by the government. And Amnesty International, as a well-respected international organization, has a duty to actually at least make a statement about this. I mean, that's our only demand. It's not that we're demanding something which is out of the realm of Amnesty International. It's what Amnesty International is there to do. And that's what we've been asking Amnesty International and all the international institutions around the world to do to date. But I think it's very obvious and very clear from what Amnesty International and other organizations have done, that they're waiting for people to die. I mean, 168 days on hunger strike, and the demand is not a demand for freedom of someone, a demand outside the law. It's just that the Turkish government actually acts in accordance with the constitution and the international laws. The international laws clearly state that solitary confinement is torture, and solitary confinement has been evident through many reports published by various very well-respected organizations in Turkey. Amnesty International should have seen this to date. I mean, Up until we were here, we didn't receive any confirmation or any information in relation to what's happening in Turkey. Very recently there were elections, you saw how they were treated, but every day we log on to the Amnesty International's Twitter webpage, see things about Sudan, things about Saudi Arabia, but nothing about the Kurdish people, nothing about the citizens of Turkey that are being oppressed by the Turkish state. I mean, what's this position? And it's very sad that we see that picture with tons of journalists imprisoned, very bad human rights record, and the director being imprisoned for 432 days illegally, without any crime. And Amnesty International refuses to say anything. This is unacceptable for us. I mean, we understand your position. It's not pressurizing you into doing something that is not within your region, but pressurizing you to do something that is actually within your region. And we're very peacefully. I mean, you would very well see and ask your colleagues, we've not damaged anything, we won't damage anything. We're just sitting down. It's a very peaceful demonstration. And our comrades are hunger strike, 41 days. We want you to do something.